So you can see that this guy is very strong. Like, this guy is not coming off. This is a really good magnet. This is the newest version of the Lisen Magsafe charger. You can see it's a square design as opposed to the older rounded design. I've got like 8 of the rounded design ones mounted at various places. I wanted to try this square one because it actually has a heat sink built into it, and occasionally on the rounder ones they don't have a heat sink, and I will get a situation where it tells me that I need to that the phone is overheating and that the charging will continue once it's cooled down. So with the heatsink, I'm hoping to avoid that issue, especially when I use these in like hot cars. So I'm definitely going to appreciate that if that's the case. It comes with a vent clip here, and these are pretty cool. This is actually a great design for a vent clip. I'm not a fan of vent clips because they are a little bit awkward and they block your vent, and I'm not about that. But if that's your only option, this is a really cool style of vent clip. So you'll really appreciate this if that's the only thing that you can go with. But what I love is this guy right here. This is a really cool design that allows you to basically use it on almost any surface in your car, because it's got a little bit of a curve to it. It's also got a little bit of give to it so that it will mount flat, and it will mount pretty much to any curved surface of a dash or anything like that. And you can see that I've got 2 of them installed here in this car, and I've been using them for a while. Really love this design. So I'm really excited to have another one of these to install. I know right where I'm going to put this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed, and I'm going to try charging with it and see if I have as easy an experience with this one as I did with the older round ones, and more importantly, if this avoids the overheating issues. It actually comes with a very powerful 12-volt power supply. They do say don't plug this into just any old USB-A port in your car. You really need a high-powered port for it. So they do include a high-powered charging adapter. So you're going to plug this into your 12-volt, or if you happen to already have a high-powered USB-C port, something like that. The charging capability of this guy is 12 volts, both on the, it's got a PD charger as well as a QC3 charger. So it will automatically adjust the voltage as needed, and it will give the amperage and volts that are needed for your applications. It will actually output a lot of power, and that will help you get the fastest charge possible on here, and probably why the heatsink is necessary in the first place. So you can see that this is a very strong magnet on here. This guy is not coming off no matter what bumps you're going over, and that's one of the reasons I really recommend these wireless chargers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and install this in place of one of the chargers that I've got working in my car, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's been about a week and I have no complaints. This has worked perfectly. It actually does regulate heat better than the round ones that I've used in the past. I have a setup in my work car where I used this one and one of the classic ones that I have so many of. And when using the old circular charger, that phone would often pop up with a message saying charging on hold until the phone cools down, whereas the square one, that never happened. So I'm really happy with it, and I think you will be too, and I hope this helps.